I'm not on mute. What's up, everyone? So UFC 325 was mid. Let's go over the fight picks and see how much fun it was. So this first fight, I think I got this right. Didn't really care about it, whatever. Tuivasa versus Teixeira was painful to watch. I knew it was going to be a boring fight. No, that's wrong. I knew it wasn't going to be a fight that mattered, but for these two to go to decision was really, really hard to watch. Jeez. And for all those wondering why they don't cut Tuivasa, I'm pretty sure Tai Tuivasa has a 100% finishing rate. So when he wins. So that's why he's still in the UFC. I got this fight wrong. I thought for sure Rafael was going to win, but apparently that roofie guy had some stuff in him. Dan Hooker. Does Dan Hooker have any fans, or is it just after he wins? Because he has tattoos and stuff, and I don't know. His record is like 24-15, and he's 36. Might be time for him to get out of there. Nice to see Benoit Saint Denis get another one, though. Another finish, too. And of course, the fight nobody wanted. Volkanovski versus Diego Lopes 2. The weird thing is, the commentary said that this fight was more dominant than the last fight. Was it? I felt like Diego Lopes looked a lot better this fight. And it was closer than some people think this time, except for that one ref that said it was 50-45. What? Diego won at least one round, right? I don't know. Hopefully the next numbered UFC 5 or UFC event will be better. We'll see. I don't know. I'm just sleepy today. Let's see what's on ranked. Ooh, new season. Is this the final season? Flyweight, of course. Let's see. Who do we pick?
Ready, fight. Ready.
Okay. Joshua Van, the champion. What a sad way to see Pantosha's reign end. Oh, no. So it begins. We knew this was coming, though, right? Why else would you pick a beardy man at flyweight? What are we talking about? Was that a submission attempt? It looked like we were in a neutral position. Oh, this fucking game, man. Yeesh. Stop it with the takedowns. This is flyweight, bro. Look at him with the clench. Look at him. You're disgusting. Okay. When did I get these nice cuts on him? That tricky left hook is always waiting. Always waiting. We're not touching gloves, fella. See? Because this is all you want to do. Get your little submission. I don't know what the solution to grappling is. Like, how should it work in the next game? Should it be timed? So when you're in ground and pound, the game regulates how much damage you can do. So you throw X amount of punches, and then you're pulled back into the guard. Is that what we should do for grappling overall? Because it's less fun, especially online. But on the other hand, it is an MMA game. And UFC was created as a grappling commercial. It's especially tough with the online gameplay. If we were playing couch versus, it would be a different story. But the two consoles have to connect with each other constantly. So are you truly able to have parity on the grappling? Why would someone pick Charles Johnson? Let's look at this guy. 93 submission offense. That was it. Oh my God, look at Johnson's hair. I totally forgot about that. I forgot he was a flyweight. What a weird fighter to add at the last minute. Even weirder. He's 4.5 stars. Should he be less? Why is he 4.5 stars when Machida was 4? A former champion. Double elbow. Oh, aren't you the best? There we go. No! What are we doing? Come on, baby. Why is he trying to hit me with that Anderson Silva elbow? Who do you think you are? Stop. I knew it was coming. I was defending. Oh, you don't say. Great finish to that round. Now listen, that was a great finish to that round.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
I wonder if they're going to use AI for the corner next game. It's apparently Arc Raiders using AI for the voice acting. Oh, double elbow. Ooh. Oh, no. God damn it. What's up, John Dong? How's it hanging? Yeah, the whole main card was boring. It's tough, man. It was just a bunch of fights that didn't mean anything. I'm good. It's weird because I didn't care about Diego Lopes versus Volk a year ago. Yeah, I think we knew Lopez was going to lose, right? Does the UFC want Lopez as champ? Yeah.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
It's funny seeing Volkanovski keep winning, and they're like, who's next? And then he's like, I don't know, Mosfar, Lerone Murphy. He's just naming dudes with win streaks. Plus the fact that Mosfar beat Diego Lopes. Like, how is Lopez even number 2? His best win is over Ortega? Yeah, but aren't there enough? I understand he's not Mexican, though. He's Brazilian. And I guess we don't have any Brazilian champions right now at all? Let's think about it. The other tricky part is I don't know if Diego Lopes is actually popular. I know there's a push. He's getting fast-tracked. I like him, especially with the mustache. The mustache is on point. Yeah, and his corner speaks in Spanish too. Which is funny because when you play the game, when you play UFC 5, Diego Lopez's corner speak in Portuguese. Okay. Okay. Oh, Alex Pereira. That's it. That's the main Brazilian champ right now. I think the only Brazilian champ. I mean, I'm not counting Mackenzie Dern. Because she's, how you say, from Arizona. Right? I think it's Arizona. Woo! Come on. Give him some of that Uriah Faber treatment. That is kind of the most UFC thing ever, though. Sean O'Malley was wearing the green shorts for Ireland. Even though he's never been to Ireland. Aljo's got the green shorts for Jamaica. Leon Edwards repping Jamaica. Bilal repping Palestine. So it is kind of the most UFC thing ever. MVP representing Mars or something. He has no flag. Oh, there it is. There it is. Come on, buddy. Yeah, it's kind of wild, man. I knew the pay-per-views were going to get worse now that they don't have to convince people to spend $85. But man, ooh. Yikes! That's it. That's it. That's it. Get him. Get him. Get him. Ah. Ah. Don't even think about it. Don't even think about it. There we go. There we go. Ah. You know what kind of surprises me too? How the UFC is acknowledging Jose Aldo's WEC championships. It's kind of weird. Like they say Volkanovski's the GOAT because there's the marketing and the recency bias, of course. So it's Alexander Volkanovski or Jose Aldo, right? But Aldo has a lot of his defenses in the WEC. And the UFC's counting those because they bought the WEC. And at the time, they didn't really have those lower weight classes before the purchase. Rao Sparta, alter ego Clay Guida, please. Clay Guida? With the long hairs, huh? Let's see what we got here. Yeah, we can make this work. All right. What weight class is he in? The rock star. Clay Guida will always be in my mind because when UFC Undisputed first came out, the first THQ UFC game, Clay Guida wasn't in the game because they couldn't figure out how to make his long hair work. That's how shitty gaming was back in the PS3 era. But it was amazing because you got all the characters and didn't have to buy any. Oh, is this what we're doing? Oh no, don't make me quit. Don't make me quit. That game was so fire, though. Was it UFC 1 or 2? There was a demo for the game. That used to be a thing that happened, too, demos. There was a demo for the game, and it was Lyoto Machida versus Shogun, because they hadn't fought yet. And Machida was an absolute animal in that game, overpowered. But here's the other weird thing. They didn't know how to do Southpaw and Orthodox in the same game. In that first UFC Undisputed game. So, Lyoto Machida was Orthodox. Everyone was right-handed. with the lead left hand. And I think it was until UFC 2 that they figured out how to do southpaw. And I think Clay Guida was in the second game also with the long hair. Welterweight, huh? Colby Covington. I should have picked Leon Edwards. Poor guy. I forget that Leon Edwards even exists. And he used to be my main welterweight pick in UFC 4. Ooh. Man, when he hits those body jabs and makes me whiff on a hook to the head, it is so clean. Oh, shit. Gregor Gillespie has the best chain wrestling in MMA. I don't know. I'm not really familiar with Gillespie. Is he a prelim guy? What card did he last fight on? So now that I have Paramount Plus, I guess I can go back and just look at his fight individually. Save myself a lot of time. He's not fighting anymore? When was he fighting? Yeah, we knew this was coming. Yes! I needed that so bad. Look at Colby Covington with his beautiful long eyelashes. Looking like a Disney princess.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes.
Okay, so Division 30, right? Oh, got a belt too? Okay. Thanks, Topaz Sauce. Armand Kryptonite. I don't know about all that, bruh. It is really frustrating, though, thinking about that. UFC has these matchups just sitting there, but they don't want to give it to us. Like, if Ilya's not fighting Islam Makhachev, the only fight is to fight Armand. What are we even wasting everyone's time for? But the tricky thing about the UFC is it's not really a sport. It's a highlight business. I think the UFC would actually rather Ilya fight a bunch of old heads so he can starch them, as opposed to fighting someone like Arman and having a competitive decision. I think Ilya wins versus Arman. He is just an absolute marauder. However, I think it's going to be a more cautious fight than usual because Arman's been spending years, right, just waiting for Ilya, just getting prepared, thinking about the fight, training for him. And they're both younger. Oh, shit. What is happening? But then there's MMA math because Arman had a close fight with Charles Oliveira. And some people say if that was a 5-rounder, Oliveira would have won. That's what some people say. Come on! Oliveira's super old. Oliveira's not going anywhere near gold anymore. Even though he's a fan favorite and we all like him. It's really a shame, too, that he missed weight that last time. Who's he fighting? Justin Gaethje? When he missed weight when he was champion? What's the age difference between Ilya and his brother? No. 1 year? When did Alexander start? Because I've said many times, the big reason people are champions in the UFC isn't just talent and technique, it's politics. But at the same time, Alexander's a prelim fighter. So why is he a prelim fighter with only a year between him? And Ilya's a decorated champion in 2 divisions. What's the skill gap? Is this another Alexander Emelianenko versus Fedor? Oh, and they're both named Alexander too. Aww.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Oh, for sure. That's why I was terrified when the UFC merged with the WWE. Because you have the allegations of political, non-existent rankings, corruption in the judges, all kinds of weird shit. And then the merge with the fake sport, not a good look. It's smart. There's a lot the UFC can learn from the WWE. but I don't know if it's the best thing for the sport. If we want it to be a legitimate sport. Oh! Shit! Oh, damn it, I needed that so bad. Gable Stevenson? Yeah, I don't know how much disappointment I can take. I love that John Jones is training. Oh, shit. I love that John Jones is training Gable Stevenson. But I am just so tired of boring mid-heavyweight fights. Not even mid. That's a good package? I'm sure John Jones likes that, right?
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest.
The interesting thing, too, is John Jones training Gable Stevenson could be the difference between Bo Nickel or between him being Bo Nickel or not. I don't know if Aspinall's overrated yet. I think if we saw more from that Cyril Gane fight, it's kind of tricky, man. It gave us so many questions because that fight wasn't supposed to be interesting at all. It was supposed to be this. We thought it was going to be a layup for Aspinall, who doesn't leave the first round. But then when he saw how timid he was, Gable could be the new Cain Velasquez. That's what's tricky when people say Aspinall's overrated. I don't agree. But then when you think of people like Cain Velasquez, it's like, man, Cain was an absolute animal. Oh, I'm the champ. I'll just pick her.
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
What are we doing? Shit. I gotta remember my Chinese girl doesn't have that front kick that I love so much. Ooh, that reach. Double elbow, huh, you little trickster? Come on. There we go. Come on, patty cake. I'm very excited to see who Patty fights next after losing. They gave him like 4 old dudes in a row. Do you think Aspinall can be beat by today's Ngannou or prime Ngannou? Aspinall's tricky because he has so many great tools, but he appears to swing wildly. Let's go! Ngannou's terrifying, but I think Jon Jones is too smart. His fight IQ is insane. And we've always known that. But his 2 fights in heavyweight really showed us that. Because if we think about Stipe versus Francis Ngannou and how those fights went, and what were Stipe and Francis? Were they 1-1?
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest.
And then you think about how Jon Jones dismantled, was put on a clinic against Stipe. But the other problem, hey, what's up, Rain? The other problem with it is Jon Jones also eats a lot of shots, almost like Anderson Silva. Because he's a big Anderson Silva fan. Jones is S tier. But he does eat a lot of shots. So he was allowing Stipe to punch him. And when I say allowing, I don't mean, of course Stipe was punching him and Jon didn't want to get punched. But what I mean is his game plan, he eats shots. He doesn't avoid shots as much as we might think. Geez, how many girl fights do we have to do? Where's my girl at? Shout now. China. But on the other hand, I think since so is Benoit Saint-Denis on a good win streak in his weight class, or is he on an overall win streak? Because I could have swore I recently saw him lose. How long ago was that Dustin Poirier fight? There we go, finally a Chinese person with that front kick that I love so much. No, what I mean is, did he switch weight classes or something? Is it an overall win streak or just a win streak in his current weight class? Oh, wow. 8 months. Holy shit. Okay, so basically he had that Dustin Poirier loss, and then he's had 4 wins since. Ugh. But yeah, Jon Jones showed us his brilliance when he fought Cyril Gane. So maybe he would do the same thing to Francis Ngannou. Since Francis has extremely dangerous hands. Oh, wow. Okay, so Dustin Poirier broke the win streak. And then he lost to Renato Moicano also. Jeez. Come on, girl. It's so scary when you look at someone and they're covered in your blood. It's still wild we got an M-rated UFC game. Sure, Ngannou's strong, but isn't Cyril Gane strong too? Cyril Gane looks like a fucking action figure. But I guess Francis Ngannou did wrestle fuck the absolute shit out of Cyril Gane. God, why haven't they fixed that spinning glitch yet? It's so stupid. Like it's a Michael Bay movie. Ugh. Chewing my face up. I guess I gotta start doing head movement. Ugh. Hey, yo. I knew that was gonna happen. I knew that was gonna happen. Oh no! But I had to do it. There was no choice. But I had the front kick too. Shit. So the 1-2 head kick is a baked-in combo. Do I have enough time with animations to do 1-2 front kick? I need to test that out. Because if I did the front kick, she would have ducked down and ate the front kick.
Ladies and gentlemen,
and lost.
Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 30 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC strawweight champion of the world.
It's kind of tricky, man. So Hamzat has that wrestling, obviously, but at the same time, it's a 2 weight class difference. Poatan is 6'4", and Hamzat's, what, 6'2"? He claims to be 6'2"? I don't know if the beardy men spent a lot of... 3 in a row? What the fuck? How are we doing 3 girl fights in a row? Come on, man. Oh my God. I did not want this.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Hamzat can fight. Amavara get cut. Hamzat's a mink? Oh, they get to decide. The UFC sends them a fight and they approve or decline it because they're independent contractors. It's kind of funny because UFC gives independent contractors their belt. And I guess that's what boxing does. But it just looks a little bit different. Loopy? Oh, she leaned into it. Yo, that's the meta right there for me. When I'm deciding who I want to pick to fight, and I accidentally, the time runs out when I'm on the worst possible person, I've never lost a fight like that. But it has to be done by accident. I can't do it on purpose.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 47
Yo,
seconds.
what's up, Yerd? How you doing, man?
Declaring the winner by knockout.
See, the tricky thing is his teardrop emoji. The tricky thing is Hamzat could wrestle Poatan to death, but with the weight difference and size difference, couldn't Poatan just stop the takedown? But then on the other hand, Poatan versus Magomed, that first fight, it has been a long time. Solo Islam and Habib in a handicap match. Come on, bro. Brother. He does have boring fights, Hamzat. But he's just our new GSP, right? Wait, let's see. Benoit Saint Denis versus the cardio monster, Clay Guida.
You ready to fight?
You thought Lopez was going to win, huh? Maybe Lopez could have won if it was like a rushed fight. But it was a pretty close fight. Did you feel like Volk versus Lopez 1 or 2 was closer? I felt like the second fight was a lot closer. And Lopez didn't look... He looked like he didn't belong there in the first fight. Like he didn't know what he was doing. So that's a good question. Does Hamzat actually have great striking? Or is the takedown threat is it giving it a huge buff like Habib's striking? Because Habib has historically the worst striking in the history of the UFC, like Ronda Rousey bad. But his takedown threat is so god tier that it made his trash stand-up work, which is kind of amazing. Every strike, whether delivered or not, was a feint for the takedown. Ooh. Look at that beautiful hair. The interesting thing about Hamzat versus Alex Pereira, though, is they're both extremely one-dimensional fighters. Ooh, you know exactly what they're going to do. But it keeps working. You know Alex is going to do that jab to the body, left hook. That's what he's looking for 100% of the time, and it keeps working. And the first time he had to fight anyone with a threat of grappling, which was Magomed, who's not even a great grappler, he's just a beardy man, he froze up like Diego Lopez in the first Volk fight.
Stop.
Excellent. Beautiful, man. He's hurt. You had him right there, man. You could have closed this off. You're going to do on this round.
Actually, the Alex Pereira versus Hamzat fight makes more sense than I thought.
You ready to fight?
I keep going back and forth on it.
Do it.
So, Alex Pereira was middleweight, but Hamzat was welterweight. So that's even more of a size difference. But then if we assume both people are using steroids, that kind of solves the bulking up problem. And I think it's safe to assume that both dudes are using that gear. Jeez, these elbows. I mean, Alex Pereira used to be the middleweight champion, right? He was 2-division champion in Glory. Also, one of those was middleweight. We can assume that everyone in the UFC is using gear, especially Hamzat and Alex Pereira. What does fight like a mink mean? I barely know what a mink looks like. I can only think of minks as a coat, as jewelry.
Like that. Like that.
Scramble, scramble. No, I was going to go for a takedown. Yo, what's up, 1104? Shit. Woo! UFC 5 Ultimate Edition for $15.99. Make sure to grab all those alter egos, too.
Win the scramble! Win the scramble!
You hate it. What was your last UFC game? We're gonna fuck Benoit's stamina. Exact same. Like, games seriously don't respect us at all. I just saw something on YouTube that says Tekken Season 3's coming out. They showed 3 of the download DLC characters. 3 characters that used to be free in the old games.
Do this. Don't worry about the cut. We got it under control. Just do not
These companies don't respect us at all. They're literally charging us for the exact same shit over and over again. Yes.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
It sucks, man. I bought WWE 2K24 and I wanted to like it because it had a bunch of like old Attitude Era guys. But you spend most of the game trying to unlock these wrestlers. But you can pay money to unlock them all at once. Yeah, Ruffy looked really good. So then I bought... You throw an overhand with... You hold L1 and press triangle. Yeah. Shit. They also changed the uppercut. Uppercut is like... Fuck. Oh, this is round 3. Oh, shit. Ooh, that could have been it. Let's go, Guida. Ooh, shit. This is it. Oh no, the elbow. Oh. Ooh, yo, your boy Clay Guida delivered. That was a fun fight. Who's Andre Lima fighting? Torres Finney lost.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 12 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by TKO, Benoit God of War.
Scott Steiner will be UFC champion. Who is that enormous black dude who wears a singlet in WWE? He used to be partners with Brock Lesnar. They were partners with Brock. He was partners with Brock Lesnar before Brock was in WWF and after Brock made his bones in the WWE. Shelton Benjamin, is that his name? That dude would eat in the UFC. Bro, Diego Lopes. He did great in that fight, I think. So happy for Lopez. I didn't get to see the 5th, but I had him up 3-1 before that, so I know he got the job done. Good career for Volk, but hanging up after that loss. Hilarious. Bro, I thought the fight was close, and Diego Lopez even got a knockdown. And then Volkanovski's corner was like, Volk goes, what about the knockdown? What about the knockdown? And then his corner goes, that was a slip, mate. You slipped. Bro, it is crazy. Diego Lopez just blew up. Okay, we got Dustin Poirier. Let's do Justin Gaethje. It is kind of cool. My favorite thing about Diego Lopez is watching him go from nobody to somebody. Number 1, Diego Lopez lost, And according to one of the judges, he lost 45-50. When the judge said 45-50, I almost started laughing, and Lopez started laughing too. I kind of got to wonder what Hall of Fame means at this point. Does everybody get to, who doesn't go into Hall of Fame? So Justin Gaethje just got his second interim belt. You know what? He does go in the Hall of Fame. Only based on precedent. Not only. Cowboys in the Hall of Fame, Gaethje should absolutely be in the Hall of Fame. Jamal Hill? Nobody thinks Jamal Hill goes in the Hall of Fame. Maybe the Hall of Shame for worst tattoos. Who's the jobber, Jamal Hill or Donald Cerrone? Oh, shit. Wait, so do you think Justin should be in the Hall of Fame? Because we know you think your boy Dustin Poirier should be in the Hall of Fame. Gaethje is not ass. I love those backstage stories so much of WWF guys fighting. Like Steve Blackman is like a black belt in like 6 martial arts and apparently beat the shit out of a lot of WWF guys. But it's kind of tricky, man, because you have Ken Shamrock and you have Brock Lesnar. Steve Blackman and the kendo stick. Who has better mic skills? Between who? The finishing sequences are horrible. Not just that, but they're reused. And half the time, it looks like the fighter's tapping from strikes.
At 4 minutes, 28 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by TKO, Justin the Highlight Gaethje.
Losing to the top fighters, to me, doesn't mean you should be Hall of Fame. But since Justin Gaethje's nickname is the Highlight, and apparently he's had more performance bonuses than anybody, I think that single stat puts him in the Hall of Fame. Yo, I would easily, if I fought Khabib, Charles Oliveira, Dustin Poirier, Max Holloway, and Topuria, if I fought all of them, I would easily lose to all of them, which means UFC Hall of Fame, let's go. UFC Hall of Fame, let's go. Speak of the devil. And he shall appear. Yo, remember when UFC tried to make those goofy-ass gold gloves happen?
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
Whoa! That's the cool thing about Alex Pereira, actually. He's so reliable. He's so reliable as a knockout artist that it doesn't matter who he fights. So you can respect the rankings with him. You know, unless it's a grappler, of course. So maybe we actually do get to see him fight Carlos Ulberg. Come on, I'm trying to do the knee strike. Aljo, Navajo Sterling. Navajo Sterling. That's the greatest thing I've ever heard. How? That's all I got to say to that. How? Oh, no. No. He looks like White Izzy Navajo? What does that even mean? Yo, what's up, brother? John Jones. Fight as Hangman Hooker? Absolutely I can. I have to, since I paid for his alter ego with all the tattoos. For the boys in New Zealand?
Ladies and gentlemen, referee
absolutely.
After this contest at 4 minutes, 37 seconds of the very first round.
I don't know who Gamrot fights next. Who do you think he should fight next? Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. John Jones is so special. I think my favorite thing about this game is playing as John Jones, because it actually feels he's one of the few players. There's like 5 players in the game, characters, that feel like you can sim as them. You can play as John Jones when you play this game. You can play as Anderson Silva. The only thing missing is Anderson Silva needs better head movement. Ooh, what are we doing? What are we doing? You know what? Fuck it. Who wants to live forever? Let's get it done, Machida. Let's get it done.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Oh, for sure. I'm definitely picking that beautiful hooker alter ego. Wrong. Who is he? Is he Cambodian or Filipino? Benoit Saint Denis is awful at everything. That's kind of crazy, man. Oh, this is what you want? Okay. Wow. Poirier's a fraud. That's crazy. See, what else I need? I need to be able to play as Machida and need to be able to run. Like, how do you run in this game? Because I need to be able to dash forward and throw 1-2s. Because Machida has the foot movement, and he has more tape on his toes than John Jones. Hey! Judo champ, baby! People were hating hard on Dan on Reddit. It made me laugh. They basically said, does everybody like Dan Hooker because he's crazy? He can't fight. They said being supposedly crazy is not enough when you can't fight. Like Israel Adesanya telling stories about how Dan Hooker's crazy because he almost fought a regular guy. Because the guy called him like a piece of shit or something outside of his car. I think the guillotine thing was interesting. It was an interesting strategy. They kept saying it was to make Benoit Saint Denis fear the takedown. Gamrot versus Paddy. I reckon. Yo, are you from New Zealand? I know those Aussies and New Zealanders like saying I reckon. They also like to grab that gem. Max and Dan would feed families. Yo, who's the 1FC champion?
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
I think Dominic Reyes was the closer fight with Jones. Thiago Santos was too close also. But at least John Jones crippled him. So when you talk about damage, there's something to talk about. But on the other hand, John Jones did absolutely destroy Dominic Reyes' mind. Or those judges did. Olberg becomes champ by beating who? Oh, Rogrug is the 1FC champ? Is he Filipino? Why does he have the same name twice? Get the fuck out of here. I knew that was coming. Why did that work? Yeah, I don't like Dan Hooker for the BMF either. I like watching Dan Hooker fight, but I don't think he has enough prestige, even for the fake belt. Unless the plan is to feed the BMF belt holder to someone. Or, I mean, if the plan is to find someone for the BMF to fight for the belt when they have no intention of winning, I guess that makes sense. Ooh. Knee elbow? That's got to be the harshest fan criticism ever. Fuck. That's actually the coldest thing I've ever heard a fan say about somebody. Every time a punch is coming, he closes his eyes and winces. For real, that's fucked up. Shit. You're destroying me, dude. You don't need to do double elbow. That's especially funny when people say he's crazy. Oh. Is he the heavyweight champion? He's a Senegalese wrestler? I love that shit. We need a lot more exotic fighting styles, and Africa could be the way to go if we go with, we see more indigenous fighting styles like Senegalese wrestling. Hopefully they don't give Patty a tune-up fight and Patty gets a real opponent. I would love it if Patty gets a real opponent and wins. Because he's been doing, his come-up has been good. Kind of like Sean O'Malley. He was fast track. Shit. I think the one champion thing is good. So I think the good thing about one champion relative to UFC is the presentation is excellent. It follows that whole Japanese pride lineage. I don't mean pride for being Japanese. I mean Pride FC. Ooh. Shit! He's trying to get highlights now. Just finish me off. Yet. I got nothing. Just make it happen. It's tough, man. John Jones has got so many amazing tools. The cool thing about one champion, though, is
referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 11 seconds of the
it's
third
nice to
round.
see fighters come from ONE FC and get mopped up by UFC guys.
Undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, John.
If Paddy beats up Dan Hooker, he'll get props. Holy shit. So, number one, I think Paddy versus Dan Hooker would be a great fight. But unfortunately, Dan Hooker's a jobber now. He only gets to fight Paddy if it's a tune-up fight. Even though I would love to see that fight. Based on how they're positioned by the UFC, it's not. Dan Hooker doesn't fight Paddy for position. He fights to lose to Paddy. Whether or not Paddy beats him, who knows? But I think Paddy's job would be to lose. Excuse me. Dan Hooker's job will be to lose to Paddy. MVP is the most successful transfer. Who else do we have? What about Rainier de Ritter? MVP's from Bellator, and he's basically doing his retirement tour in the UFC.
Ready. Ready. Do it.
And one of those fights was against fucking Shara Bullet. Yeah, but RDR's in real fights, right? And I know he just fought Bo Nickel and shit. But he does have real fights. Unlike MVP. What are you gonna say? RDR versus Free Spirit? I love that fight. Was Shara supposed to be really good? I feel like Shara should be fighting fucking Rose Namajunas. And I know he has that spinning elbow KO, and that KO was great. Hernandez beat Bo. What do you mean? Did Bo Nickel have another fight since his loss versus RDR? Okay. Come on, baby. Yeah, uppercut is now R1 plus punch. It's an interesting change. Unless you're clenching, then uppercut is triangle and circle, I think. Oh my God! That could have been it. Lerone Murphy. They will do anything to not let Mosfar fight Volk. To not let him fight for the belt. Mosfar really has 0 finishes in the UFC. All 100% decisions. Have you ever seen any shit like that? Oh, I'm definitely going to fight as Dan Hooker. We just got to get to his weight class. Because we're doing ranked, homie.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Left hook coming soon. Ah. What? Ooh. What is happening? Wrong. Every time I read that name, it makes me laugh. It makes me think about Bad Friends and Rudy. Like saying things twice, like chuk chuk. You know what's funny? When you say Charlie Oliveira doesn't deserve BMF, I kind of feel that too. BMF belts sound like, they feel like something goofy just for the American audience. Like I feel like only Americans should fight for BMF belts. And that's a really stupid thing to say, but I kind of believe it. Ryan Bader can beat Aspinall. Holy shit. Bellator's own double champ, Ryan Bader. Yikes. CM Punk would clean up Jones. I don't think CM Punk could clean John Jones' plate. Habib isn't that crazy? What do you mean? How's that a hot take? Do people think Habib is crazy? Okay, featherweight. Hey, Arnold. Thiago Santos. Oh, shit. I think we can make that work.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
What are we doing here? What if they add the taunt to the next game where Gene Silva rides him like a surfboard? John Strickland don't fight? What do you mean? He beat the shit out of Sneeko. Of course he fights. He beat up that Navy SEAL. Of course he fights. Bro, it is so weird to see an MMA fighter beat the shit out of a Navy SEAL. Of course it's a sport. But it's just so weird. Because UFC is like the closest war game to war. Because it's single combat. Well, I guess to the traditional idea of war. Because it's no longer single combat. You don't hear him anymore. What do you mean? He brought Kyle Rittenhouse to his gym to upset Chris Curtis. You didn't see that? John Strickland is still being extra. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, shit. Did not see that coming. Shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes.
Bo was able to get back in the wing column. What do you mean? Wait. Who fought Bo Nickel? And was it a close decision or something? What is happening? Did they send Bo's ass back to the Shadow Realm? Put him on those early prelims? Yo, what's up, She? Bo Nickel head kicked him. Okay. Who was he fighting? Was he fighting a jobber that was hired by the UFC from a regional circuit to just do that one fight? Ex-teacher opens up about affair with student. Jeez, man, YouTube. Who do they think I am? Sending me these thirsty-ass suggestions. He was 6-3 in the UFC when he fought Bo. That's not bad, honestly. And not 6-3 overall. 6-3 in the UFC. Not bad at all. Hamzat the Wolf. Oh, good. That was a bad connection. Get out of here. Izzy. Oi, oi, oi. Hopefully we get middleweight again. Okay, we got middleweight. The connection's cleaning up. The yellow flash of the leaf. Oh no, the connection's shit. Is it good? What the fuck are we doing? How is it going from 80 to 200? Jacoby Smith? Is it Jacoby or Jacob? And why do you think he has a good chance against Islam Makhachev?
You ready to fight?
Because he has an Amish name?
Let's do it.
Okay, this guy's movement is weird. D1 wrestler. I don't know, man. So D1 wrestler is good, but are we putting too much weight on college wrestling when it comes to going against beardy men? Because on one hand, the UFC is not the NBA. Their sports to pro pipeline isn't quite there yet. Yeesh. Ooh, is that a dick punch? Yeah, the next game we need fouls. We need eye pokes. We need dick punches. Shit. Is Shavkat still that guy? Because that fight against Ian Gary was very, very mid. Why is he playing Poatan like a Max Holloway player? Sure, but I'm saying there was all this hype around Shavkat, and then he fought Ian Gary, and it was just a very, very mid snuggle fest. And if I recall correctly, it went to a decision, right? Ugh. Shavkat is a boa constrictor. I like Shavkat a lot. I just need to see more. He's the champ. They just don't know it yet? Nah, bro. Nah. Why couldn't I get the takedown? Jeez. That knee spam really fucked me up. Damian Maia with high-level striking. I like that comparison a lot. Jeez. Why does a feint take so much stamina? Top level elite fighter? Come on. Come on. I'm trying to find openings so I can throw some stupid shit in there. Like that. Oh my God, I don't have enough stamina, so I just can't do anything. Yep, there it is, the left hook. So here's a question. You said Shavkat is a top-level elite fighter. Is Ian Gary also a top-level elite fighter?
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 49 seconds of round.
Oh, wait. Ian Gary just fought Bilal Muhammad, right? I totally keep forgetting about that. I remember the name, I just don't remember the fight. And actually, that's really good MMA math. Shavkat beat Ian Gary. Ian Gary beats Bilal Muhammad. MMA math is kind of bullshit, but it's something. Oh, and if everybody could click the like button, that would be amazing. Thank you. And now, a girl fight. Who do we pick? Why not?
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
2-0 in the UFC. That's not bad. And those 2 wins, are they in the UFC or are they on Dana White's Contender Series? Come on. I am so bored playing this fight right now. Oh my God. Why are you backing up? Why is this person backing up so much? Oh, that's why. Maximum clonage. For sure. I got the Jackal gear on, obviously. So that's the plan, huh? Just back up and just back me into a takedown? Yeah, one thing that really disappoints me about this game is they added Boss Rutan, but they didn't give him like a 5-star liver strike. That should be in the stats. It should just say 5 stars, liver strike. This is the most realistic fight in the history of EA Sports UFC. It is so fucking boring. Actually, no, it's not realistic. Because if this was really Valentina versus Valentina, she'd be standing there like this. Just standing in front of herself. Not throwing a strike. And she'd say, hup, hup. But not hit. I can't believe how boring she's gotten. She used to be so good. Come on. Byakugan is way better than Sharingan. It's tricky, man. So Byakugan came before the Sharingan, and it's supposed to be better. The Sharingan's a watered-down mutation of the Byakugan. But Uchihas are so OP in the show that we get to see so much more of the Sharingan. I think it's because they're like a more violent clan. Like they have that experience. They get to use, push, and really experiment with it. Jeez. Okay, got her conditioned to think that that body kick's coming, huh? And there it is. Brian Battle. Since Brian Battle's left the UFC, he's left my mind. Is this Brian Battle's first PFL fight? So I know he did the bare knuckle boxing. What do you mean, my bad? You're good. Hopefully he makes weight with his dumb ass. Did you see that guy with the Maori scorpion mask tattooed on his face? Who tried to rest his arms on the scale and miss weight by like he missed weight by like fucking 10 pounds or something. Apparently there's a lot more shit in the Naruto comic too, because there's the 4 changes in chakra nature, I think. Or is it 5? There's fire, water, wind, earth. And then there's like a yin and yang. I forgot what they're called. But there's 2 more in the comic.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
Ooh, Tyson Fury boxing on Netflix. Is he boxing Jake Paul? That would be kind of amazing. Jeez, let me out. Why are we still doing this? Finally. All those fucking body shots. Jeez. Felt like forever. Wait. Tyson Fury's fighting a beardy man boxer. Nice. They are everywhere. Does this guy excel in the clinch? Diego Lopes broke both of his feet. Yeah. I would love it if Tyson Fury for last hurrah just came in shredded. This really, really looked like the best boxer in the world. Yeah, the Byakugan's supposed to be able to see all changes in chakra nature. And you're supposed to be able to see all points so they can use their pressure points to just stop chakra flow. Which should be way better than Sharingan. But Sharingan can make a fucking Sosa know. and put giant beast around yourself, which is insane. And the Genjutsu. They really, really, really went out of control with the OP shit in Naruto. Amazing show, though. Ooh. Ooh. Dread Balls or Dread Ball Z? That's a funny name. Oh, I just read something on YouTube that said Diego Lopes broke both of his feet. Okay, this is what we're doing? Yeah. What do you think about that in Naruto? The fact that they said the origin of shinobi is aliens. Is that too stupid? Or should they done something more in keeping with Japanese mythology? Samurai against ninja, right, but the ninja come from aliens. Isn't that kind of weird? Ooh, my stamina is fucked. Yeesh. Could you imagine? This reality, you mean? Genjutsu da.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this
Dan
contest.
Ige, he's still
3 minutes and
alive?
57 seconds of the very first round.
What was that league called? That was it was an MMA league, but with teams. I almost feel like the UFC needs that. I guess that's what the flags are supposed to be. Okay, we've got heavyweight. Damn, look at that mustache. Oof, oof, oof. Girl. Alistair Overeem.
You ready to fight? Ready.
6-2. How old is he? How old is he with a 25-7 record? Damn, he's really guarding his body, huh? Come on. Ooh, you hear the Dragon Ball Super's coming back? It looks really silly, too. Here's a question. How old should a fighter be when they get signed? Sometimes legends are true. You know what's crazy? How much of Naruto is built on mythology. Like Tsunade, Orochimaru, and Perv Sensei. They're all prominent figures in Japanese mythology. And there's Snake the Frog and the Slug, too, in mythology. What? How is my stamina so low? This is just round one. Why am I boxing with John Jones? Because that's the type of ninja I am. What's up, Alex? How you doing, man? Tao is the base of existence. This Overeem player is tricky. My John Jones sim was a lot better last time, but this dude's really good at distance management. That could have been it. That could have been a KO. Oh my God. I feel like this isn't even worth doing, these knee kicks. Ooh. Uh-oh. Yep. Alistair Overeem has underrated grappling. Ooh, shit. Oh no! I didn't expect that hop kick. Shit. Shit, shit, shit. This is only round 2. How are we out of stamina? Oh my God. Shoot! That was supposed to be a flying knee. Bro, you can see the stretch marks on Overeem's deltoids from blasting all that gear. But we can't get any new animations game to game.
You ready to fight? You ready? Let's do it.
Shit. How is my body so done but his isn't? Come on, man. Come on, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? This is a real heavyweight fight. God damn it! Batu is the new Umaga. Shit. Burning my stamina. Oh my God, he's GSPing me right now. Really smart gameplay right now. I'm loving it. I just need one flying knee. Oh my God! I just lost a decision. But it's John Jones. So do I have the judge's favor perk? Come on. Come on. Come on, judges. You know what I want. What are you smiling for, huh?
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score the contest 29-27. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Alistair the Reem Overeem.
Such a good fight. Okay, good. No more women's weight classes for 13 and a half minutes. Actually, you know what? Let's get some Dan Hooker in there. Danielle Hooker. Let's see who we have in here. It's interesting. Sometimes the quick fight fighters are better than the rank mode guys. Sometimes that's not the case. What? It's not like I picked Ilya. What'd you run for? Didn't Crawford already retire? Or I guess he said he was. Huh. I guess he got his money fight. How much did he make from that fight? Dan Hooker has so many tattoos that they just updated this alter ego, and it doesn't have enough tattoos. Like he has a bunch of new tattoos on his quads. Is this guy serious? Oh, he's just checking the stats differences. Yeah, good for him. He got a bunch of money. Has to pay a lot of taxes, like 50% in taxes. Time to retire into the sunset. And then while he's retired, he can continue negotiating for other fights. Ooh. Really? Really? What is happening? Whoa! Fighter of the year, huh? That's weird that it wasn't Jake Paul. I mean, all he does for boxing and everything. And he's undefeated? Jeez. Bro. Yep, that's some real Dan Hooker gameplay right there. Yeah, that was super accurate. Didn't even want a rematch, huh? So cool. Raul Rosas Jr. fighting Rob Font. Oh my God. That's hilarious. That Rob Font is there to be a jobber for Rosas Jr. I don't know. I don't have much faith in Rob Font, but I don't see him losing this one. Wait, what? Is Thiago Santos not in the game? What? Thiago Santos has a big Thor hammer on his chest, right? Am I mixing him up? I guess he was in the last game, but he's not in this one. What is happening? There we go. Sheesh. Yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Let's see if this guy wants a rematch.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop
Whoa.
to this contest at 1 minute, 44
That
seconds
chain.
of the very first round. Declaring the winner by...
Neji is great. That whole storyline, too, where he was the backup family, was so wild. Gamrot versus Benoit Saint Denis. That could work. Man, what am I going to do with all this fucking money? Look at this shit. Hopefully EA lets me transfer it over to the new game. If not, I'm going to be really, really mad. You know what really got me into Naruto, though? The PlayStation 3 games. I'd never watched the show before. I thought it was like some dorky, awful nerd stuff. I used to see kids walking around with the hidden leaf headbands. And I was like, this is the worst thing I've ever seen. And then I played that video game, and it was so fucking cool. Oh my god, this connection. I should have got out.
Ready to fight? Ready. Go.
Oh my god, why? Can you imagine playing the game? Like, what is the point of this? And this game's so dated. You see Dana White sitting there, but where's Hunter? Where's Mark Zuckerberg? Where's El Presidente? This dude's not even using the movement. Dominic Cruz is another fighter that's just incredible in this game. But you gotta do the movement. Oh my god. It's like I'm playing Dungeons and Dragons. Like a text-based RPG in the 80s. What are you backing up for? You going for a takedown? We got this shitty connection. He's trying to make the match go as long as possible. Finally, shit. I was going to go for a takedown and spam submissions. Yuck. Max Holloway, Patty, Dan Hooker. Not Dan Hooker. So I feel like that would be going backwards. Patty would be going backwards for Patty. I guess Oliveira could be good. I'd like to see that fight, but we were doing so well. Okay, we've got a good connection now. So who do we play with? Oh, let's do this then. You don't want to change your shorts, huh? You're going to just keep the black shorts? Finally. This guy. This guy, huh?
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
I would like that fight, but I don't like the title shot for Ruffy right now. Justin just needs to sit along and wait to get knocked out by Topuria. Ooh. Why are some of the flying knees mapped different? Like for some fighters, you don't need to press L1. For others, you do. Leon Edwards? Leon Scotts cannot fight Jeff Neal, bro. That's too much. I can't handle that. That's too much of a decline. That's like Adesanya fighting Jeff Neal. Could it get him back in the win column? Or it could get him back in the worst column. Oh my God. Yeah, maybe he should retire. Oh my God. I'm feeling like Leon Scotts right now. Oh, now we're doing this? The koala? We're doing the koala? He is absolutely bullying me. That Joan of Arc tattoo. This dude really got a Joan of Arc tattoo. He is so cool. And a Crusades tattoo.
ready to fight? You ready? Let's do it.
Oh, God. Who did Yuri last fight? Khalil Roundtree? Maybe fight Ulberg? Just do anything they can to not give Ulberg a title shot. Not even a knockdown? Oh my God. Yes, 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 yes. Nah, bruh, nah. I'm going to get out of here. I am so hungry that I'm going to explode. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'm out of here. Peace out. Peace reign.